Video is going to give you an overview of the comprehensive digital marketing plan assignment that will be a semester-long assignment for the entire time of the class. The semester-long assignment, as you can see on the board here, is a comprehensive digital marketing plan. With the goal of developing this marketing plan for a real world business. I will help you design the plan goals and help you choose the business that you want to do it in. I would encourage you to use the business that you work in or a business maybe that you're thinking about starting so that it can have enhanced relevance to you. So the details are in this assignment, as well as at the end of this assignment, I have a sample for a local coffee shop, Stone Brew. The assignment is based on 3 different frameworks that the text introduces, as well as additional supplemental information that I have gathered from other sources. The first section of this assignment is the situation analysis. And that's really based on what we call the 5 C's of marketing: customer, company, context, collaborators, and competitors. So this is introduced in chapter 1 of the comprehensive campaign, and then also has additional information in other segments. The second section is based on the STP analysis. This is a very common marketing analysis: segmenting, targeting, and positioning. That's introduced in chapters 3 through 5 and is discussed there. The third section then is the fundamental 4 P's of marketing. Hopefully you're familiar with these: product, price, place, promotion. So we'll analyze the marketing plan from the 4 P's analysis. And then the last section is really creating the communication plan. So really deep dive into the promotion P, where we look at communication. And there I'll try and give you some digital strategies and some resources that you can use to sort of better understand the digital marketplace that we are now operating in. You can see in the assignment I have deliverables and deadlines. So in each section, I have the due date as well as the section analysis. This is a relatively short version of the 5 C's. I would ask you to reference the lecture notes and slides for a more detailed discussion of each of these different customer segments and company segments and so on and so forth. So for example, here in the assignment it says perform a SWOT analysis. In the lecture slides, it'll go into much more detail about what a SWOT analysis is, give you some examples of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and so on and so forth. So first section, section 1, is due January 19th. That's the situation analysis. Section 2 then is due January 22nd. So notice that's not very much time between the first and the second assignment. So you'll do the situation analysis, then you'll turn around and do the STP analysis, which is not as long of a section. Really, that situation analysis will be a longer section, more detailed section, will require some external research. STP analysis is shorter and should be more clear, although it does take some thinking as you think about your positioning statement and do your perceptual mapping. The third section then is due February 9th, and that is the 4 P's analysis. So analyzing the product, price, distribution strategy or place, and starting to think about the goals of the integrated marketing campaign and the promotion. And then section 4 is due February 16th, and that's the digital campaign part. So that's a content plan for your digital campaign, which includes campaign overview, strategy, messaging, platforms that you want to use, KPIs, and the conclusion. And then on February 26th, which is the final day of this class, there will be a final edited marketing plan. So you will submit the entire marketing plan, those 4 sections, edited based on the comments that I've given you. So this will be your final plan as your final product turn in. And then you'll also do approximately a 20-minute presentation on your final digital marketing plan to the entire class. Um, there's a entire document with rubrics in them. I'm just going to click over to that so you can see what that looks like. So each of the section has a rubric. Each section is worth 50 points. And you can see here clearly in the rubric for each section what constitutes an A grade, what constitutes like a BC grade, and what constitutes a failing grade. And so I will grade those. Hopefully, you'll turn it in on Sunday. I'll get those right back to you on Monday so that you can see the comments moving forward. And again, you can always ask me questions along the way. Here's the final presentation rubric. So you can see in the rubrics assignment, it's laid out very clearly as to where the points come from. I just also want to show you here that there is a sample digital marketing plan. This is pretty bare bones. I don't want you to look at this and think this is all you need to do. But it gives you a sense of the types of things that I'm looking for in each of these sections. So you can see here, this gives you an example of section 1. You can see there, it's all written for you. With the bibliography, section 1 will definitely require more external research. Section 2 for the STP analysis, the segmentation part, the targeting part, the positioning part with the perceptual maps. Section 3, looking at the product, price, place, promotion. I'll have you do a little pricing chart where you look at your competition on key product lines that you have there. And then finally, the digital marketing plan, which has the campaign overview, your target segment, your content calendar, the themes of the content, the key messaging that you want to use, the platforms that you think are most important, the KPIs, and the conclusions. So that is the digital marketing assignment in a nutshell. Again, we will be talking about this before our initial meeting. It would be excellent to view this video and look over the assignment and think about the company that you'd like to do your project on. I look forward to talking with you about it.